The Gorman Massacre was one of the most intense hours of Star Wars ever. It was just phenomenal. I've been loving every moment of Andor Season 2 so far. While something that the series is slow moving, it is necessary to build characters and tension. I have no problem with how slow it is. I think that it's necessary and I love the build up and I just am so engrossed when I am watching this show. I haven't really had time to go in depth with episode 4, 5, and 6, but I actually really enjoyed 4, 5, and 6. But 7, 8, and 9, these episodes I feel are the best episodes of the season, hands down. Episode 8 is my favorite episode of Andor. It's just really phenomenal television. It's so well written and acted and executed that I was on the edge of my seat throughout. And a lot of people, I think, are saying this, that it's one of the best hours of Star Wars ever. And it really is, because it's just a masterclass in tension and in suspense, and it's just so engrossing. It was really just a fantastic episode. The series is so aligned with what George Lucas set up in 1977. It's got the same themes, the same core, and it's just really well thought out. It's well acted. It's incredibly well shot and directed. I love it. I love Andor. The Empire here feels so much like the Nazis, especially in the Gorman Massacre episode, which was absolutely horrifying. I was horrified, and I was just really incredibly satisfied with this episode. It was everything that I wanted it to be and more. Bravo to Tony Gilroy and Janus Metz for this episode. It was so well written. I love the fact that Andor is a prequel, but at the same time, you still have many surprises. It still surprises you because it adds a lot of new characters and new stuff, and I just adore this show. So this episode sort of builds up the tension in a masterclass kind of way. Cassian is preparing to assassinate Dedra. He is just set up his firearm, and he is just waiting to kill her. And while the Gorman people, they assemble at the town square where like the Empire is, and they are ready to protest. And it's just really a great parallel to today's problems as well. What's going on with the world right now. It feels kind of a little too close to home. And it's just so riveting. It's incredibly suspenseful the way this scene is shot. The Gormans, they manifest at first, but then they start to sing their national anthem. And you can feel the tension in the air just rising to the next level. And the stormtroopers are just there waiting for their command. And of course, the violence ensues. And I love when they start to sing, because it sort of reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean 3 a little bit. At the beginning, where they start hanging the pirates, and the pirates start to sing. It reminds me a lot of the Pirates 3 opening scene. And here, it's just even better. And the massacre begins to happen in stages. A lot of people die. The Gorman get just killed one by one, and of course some of them try to rebel. They shoot some of the stormtroopers, and then get a bunch of K2SOs. And these things, man, they are powerful. They are sort of like the Terminator of the Star Wars universe. Like, they are almost unbeatable. You need to shoot them a lot to destroy them, because they are awesome. And of course, they sort of retcon here the way K2SO meets Cassian. It's different from the 2017 one-shot comic. I'm fine with it, because I don't really consider the comics canon anymore. Like the books, they retcon them so many times now, and I just don't believe the lie they told us back in 2012, that Disney told us. That the books and comics and games were all canon. Like, that doesn't really line up anymore. I think that they believed it when they said that, But right now, I just think that what's canon is the films and the TV shows. I love the stormtroopers and just how the Empire is portrayed throughout the series. They are incredibly menacing and they feel just like this impossible force that just cannot be stopped. And I think that it makes just everything feel a little darker in the original trilogy, seeing the Empire this way. And I love the way that they show the stormtroopers here. They actually hit their target. They don't feel like they're incompetent fools, which is nice. I love the way that Andor portrays the Empire. Of course, Dedra is one hell of a bitch. She is responsible mostly for this attack taking place. And here, Sirill finally finds out, and man, Kyle Soller is just one terrific actor. He steals most of this episode for me, and I'm gonna be sad to no longer see him in this show because he was phenomenal in Andor, and he is just fantastic in this episode. Like, you can see how devastated he is when he learns the truth, and when he learns everything about Dedra and like how she manipulated him. It's just really heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking stuff, and I love just his reaction, and the way he grabs her by the throat is just awesome. And he just like breaks things off with her. He tells her good luck, and Dedra, she tells one of the officers to go after Sirill. But yeah, he is not coming back with her. I don't know if she wanted to kill Sirill or just try to like reason with him. But Sirill actually thought that he was doing the right thing. He thought that he was following the law here. But the Empire is not interested in following the law. They're interested in using violence. And of course, Sirill is just not interested in that. And he goes out during the protest, during the massacre, and he meets Cassian. And the two fight. It's brutal. And I love Cassian's line. He asks Sirill, "Who are you?" Like, he doesn't even remember Sirill, and I understand that because you kind of just realize that they never shared a conversation on screen once. So of course, Cassian wouldn't remember Sirill. And Cassian has been like Sirill's constant annoyance like throughout his life almost, and he has been obsessed with finding Cassian. But Sirill comes to the realization that Cassian doesn't even know him. It's like this shocking moment for Sirill, and then he gets a bullet to the head. Sirill dies, unfortunately. And so Cassian takes one damage K2SO back with him. It's a good thing that he does too, because this droid is kind of pretty useful, and he is hard to destroy. So he takes the droid back to Yavin 4, and he lets his friend go. And then we see Cirill's mother watching the television. She's crying, and she'll never know if her son is truly dead, but I think she suspects it at that moment. And of course, the Empire just is telling lies to the people of the galaxy of what really happened. They're saying that the Ghormans attacked first, which of course isn't true. And yeah, this episode was just truly magnificent. And I just am so glad that this show exists, because Yakulite was so bad and like got just mediocre shows. And Andor just, I think, is on another level. This could have been an HBO show. It's just a phenomenal series all around. I love Andor. And I loved episode 9. I love Mon Mothma's speech as well. I love everything that happened with her and Cassian. The way Cassian goes in to save her in the Senate is just really great. And I loved also the actor that plays Bail. And I was bummed at first that it wasn't Jimmy Smits, but I think that the actor that they took to replace him did a phenomenal job as well. So I sort of got used and warmed up to him as the episode went on, and I'm fine with it now. Like, I didn't like it at first. I didn't like the recast, but I am sort of over it, and It's just like great writing, amazing direction, and just bravo Tony Gilroy. Let me know what you thought about the episode 8 of Andor. Who are you? Down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.